Are you guys ready?
I was born ready.
Are you locked in?
I'm eating the
Wait,
stop.
hold on. Let me full screen this.
All right, everyone, take your time. You have 4 seconds.
So I don't have time to go make a sandwich.
Do you
No,
want to
you
make a
don't have time
sandwich?
to
You
make
want
a
to eat on the
sandwich.
recording?
I'll-
You want to go?
No. Let's just get the show started.
All right.
Can you change SS to S plus?
Can we change it to Superstar?
Yeah, I don't wanna
'Cause
be
it's
weird.
Mario.
Make S tier Mario.
I like it.
How about we just do the tier list?
I like that thinking. We're gonna
Okay,
start with
that's
Mario Kart Tour, okay?
F.
No, it's not
No,
that
I mean
bad.
it's not that bad. It's probably like E or D.
When it first came out, when it was at its worst, I actually grinded that. Like, I mean, it's really embarrassing, but I played
Honestly,
that
the
game.
game's not bad. It just has bad monetization.
I'd put it in a C or a D, honestly.
I have
think
no
we should
opinion,
be-
so I will.
I had a fun week with it.
Did you
Well,
never try it, Jackson?
I'll put it. I actually never tried it. If you think it deserves C, then you can make your case.
No,
I think
they
it's a
charge
strong-
$40 for Diddy
Yeah.
Kong. It's in
Okay,
D.
I think
we're
it's
gonna
a
put it
strong
in
C
D.
without it's an F for monetization and a C for the quality of the game, and we go to D in the middle.
I like it. Super Mario Maker 3DS. I think
Okay,
this
that
game
one's-
is stupid. I think it's
It's bad.
worthless. I don't think it looks very good, and you
It
can't
looks so
even
bad.
you can't even play like you can't even
Oh,
play this
no.
game half the time. Like the levels like aren't like online or whatever. I don't even remember, man. It just
Can we name one of
Hmm.
the tiers doesn't need to exist and put it there?
My
sure.
friend at school had it though.
The E can be doesn't no worthless.
I like it.
Well, or
Then what's
yeah.
F for?
Well, I guess what is you can be
Offensive.
worthless, and you can just be
Why?
Why?
I like it. Worthless.
Yeah, I never played Mario Maker
I
3DS.
thought we were gonna put it in Y because like
Oh,
why
okay.
does it need to exist? You know.
Sure.
Super
sure.
Mario Kart
Super Mario
Going back to
Kart
that
is like
today,
it's like a C.
kind
I'd
of
give it a-
controls like ass.
Yeah, it's cute, but like I'm not about it. I'm gonna put it as C. Mario Kart Home
Put that
Circuit.
Put that in Y.
All right, I agree.
It's an all right time.
I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy it.
I enjoyed it. I'd put it with Mario Kart Tour.
I feel like it's hard to rank it next to a game because you're controlling the freaking toy.
Yeah.
Well, it still has it's still fun. Like I had more fun with that game than I did with Mario Maker 3DS. You know.
What about Labo? Did you have more fun with that than Labo?
A Lava would be an S
Yeah.
plus if this was a real man's list. You know what I
Mario
mean?
Kart Tour doesn't take Mario Kart Live doesn't take nearly as much setup as Labo, so you can kind of
But
just pop
setup's
it out
like
and get
half the
going.
fun of Labo.
I think Home Circuit belongs in Y,
Yeah, we
and
shouldn't talk about Labo.
I'm stating that off
I'm
of
okay
literally
with-
no
I'm okay
foundation.
with Y. I think it should be D. But I'm okay with Y.
Fine. I'll put it in D for you, man. Super
Circuit's a B.
Circuit is a quality B, and I feel like that's all there really is to say about it. Color Splash.
Hear
Does
me
anybody
out.
have any opinion?
Never
Hear
played
me
it.
out. I've played this game.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay. Because of later games on this tier list. If you hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna say C.
What the heck?
Okay.
That's crazy.
C for color.
Yeah, exactly. Color
I
Splash.
I will put it there for you, but I will be
It's
able to
not a bad game.
I will argue later to move it if C ends up being stacked and for some reason Color Splash is
Yeah,
there.
I understand. I understand.
Super Mario Brothers Deluxe.
Yeah, Deluxe for the Game Boy Color. It's just a port of Super
The-
Mario Bros. 1.
Yeah, I mean that's
This is
a
a-
fine game.
This is
It's
just
pretty good.
Solid B.
It's actually a really
Solid
cool
B.
port.
I like it.
Yeah, B's good. Yeah.
You get to save. There's a cool world map. The
You
resolution.
get a
kinda
race.
sucks.
You get a race booze.
Yeah, there's some cool mini games.
And there's collectibles. in
It has
those
Game Boy
stages.
printer functionality. I printed a sticker one time. That was pretty cool.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
That's actually sick as hell.
On receipt paper.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Super Mario Party.
I'm actually a known Super Mario Party enjoyer. I actually like this game more than a lot of people do, but the lack of
I
maps
agree.
is a big problem.
Mhm.
But the character union dice is a fun gimmick, and a lot of the good mini games in that game are really solid. Like there's this one where you have to like cook some meat by like flipping it in a pan, and you got to like flick your Joy-Con to get the meat like on the right side in the pan. And it's just enjoyable and cute and fun.
Also known as the only minigame anyone ever talks about when talking about Super Mario Party.
I also like the game. I mean,
there's some other good ones.
I don't think it's.
I'm on board with it. I think it's a C. Personally.
I don't think it's as good as some other Mario Party games, but like I think it's fine.
I think it's better than the late stage Wii ones and the Wii U one.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You think it's better than 8?
Well, no, I said
No,
late stage,
no,
so
no,
I'm
no.
talking like 9 and 10.
Oh.
Yeah. What are we thinking then? Like B or A?
No, not A.
C, because there's no.
C.
I don't know if any.
But seeing it
think
next
the best Mario
to seeing it
Party
next
is
to
A.
Color Splash makes me sad. Why is Color Splash in C? I don't get it. Everyone says that game's terrible.
I'm the only one here who's played that game.
Yeah, but like
That
just
is true.
I'm constantly in Nintendo discourse, and everything I've ever heard about that game is that it's bad.
Everything you've heard about that game is Sticker Star. And Sticker Star is hot trash, and Color Splash is still not great, but it's better than Sticker Star.
I
and the
played
music
is
Sticker
warm
Star.
trash.
I got to Wiggler in Sticker Star.
And that's the worst part of that game. But Color Splash is beautiful, has amazing music, it's very funny. The adventure parts are good. It is held back by the fact that it has Sticker Star's combat somewhat. But it is like the best, well, it is very much held back by Sticker Star combat. But it is the best Sticker Star could ever be, and I think for all of the good that it does have, it should be in C.
I hear what you're
All
saying, but
I know.
Passionate about this.
we already ranked Color Splash.
Sorry, I derailed the conversation. You
we
can put
sh-
Mario Party 7 in A though. That's
I
that's
would
for facts.
honestly agree with A, minimum
Mhm.
B. I think this is one of the best Mario Party games by far, in my personal
I have
opinion.
nostalgia
Should
bias
go-
towards 7 because it's the
I
one
think
I
8 should
Mario
go
Party
right
7
up
is
next to
easily the one I played the
7.
most. That's fine by me. 8's also really good.
I
It is really
personally
good.
think there is no Mario Party better than A tier.
Mario Party
And
8 has the jerk in it minigame.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
do feel like because I guess I don't know what Mario games are coming up, but like it's gonna feel weird if we put like some big Mario game right next to Mario Party 8. But I guess we can
That's
figure it
true.
out.
Mario Party 8 also has that fire train level.
It does.
That's
and
true.
The Monopoly level where you get to buy hotels.
Yeah.
Super Mario Land. This game's kind of ass.
I never played the first one.
It's very. I mean, it is like cool because it was like the first like truly portable Mario or whatever. But like,
Jackson, can I ask you a favor really quick?
what?
Can you take everything that's in D and move it to Y, and everything that's in Y and move it to worthless?
Okay.
I
Sure.
just feel like there's a bigger
that doesn't-
gap between. No, hold on, put that back up. I
Alright,
feel like there's
alright.
a bigger gap between Super Mario Party, Color Splash, Super Mario Kart, and Mario Kart Tour. You know what I mean? Like, there's games in between those two.
I hear what
See
you're
what I'm
saying,
saying?
and I will
And I think
I will
Mario Land might
christen-
be one of them.
I will christen rank D with Super Mario Land, and I will state no further comments and move on to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is minimum S.
I'd say S.
I think this is one of the most fun Mario games of all time. Plus 4-player local co-op. It doesn't get better than that.
It also has a great modding community.
Also
I think
true.
It's the best new Super Mario Bros. Game.
I feel like yeah. I mean, I do think the original DS one might go a little harder, but like this being on the big screen
In its
with
time, for sure. Like when it came
Yeah.
out, I think the DS one had way more hype behind it. But if you played them all back to back right now, I think Wii might be the best one.
yeah, especially because this was like before the new series really got like milked and drained and sucked into the ground. Mario Party 4.
You can put 4 and 5 in B tier or like C. They're fine. They're good.
Yeah,
I like them.
they're very similar.
I mean, I have no strong feelings about Mario Party 4, 5, and 6. They are all the
I
same
think-
game in my head.
I think 4 should be in D.
D, okay. I mean,
Why do you hate 4 so much?
no, I don't.
'Cause it's just the worst GameCube one. Like, why play 4 when you got 5, 6, and 7 to play?
I have
Super
some.
Mario Party is better than 4 too.
Yeah, but 4, 5, 6, and 7 are like all the same game basically.
They really
No.
are.
6
They-
has day and
they
night
are.
cycles.
Oh wow. So does Animal
That
Crossing.
makes it better than 4. We gotta have some kind of tier list.
I'll
You know what I mean?
I'll put 4 in D, okay, and then I'll leave it like that.
I'm
'cause
okay with this. I'm okay with this.
New Super Mario is 2. I'm gonna say
It's
it.
not good.
This is a great game.
I think it's a B. Personally.
I think this is B. I think it is. It's got a stupid but a decently fun gimmick. I don't think it's better than the original, but like, I don't know. It's just a fun game. The whole coin thing is silly,
I
and
think the aesthetic holds it back. If it wasn't called New Super Mario Brothers, I think people would remember it better.
yeah,
Like I don't think it's better than New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I think it's unique enough on its own that if they had given it its own art style and its own identifying features, that people would remember it fondly.
I never even
Mario Wonder's
particularly
gonna move the needle. That's all I'm
agreed.
gonna say.
I never even particularly felt like this was a sequel. Why did you just die?
Sorry.
Let's just move on to Do You Remember As You, which I think is
Played
Go
that
ahead.
game for 2 hours.
that I guess I feel like I have a lot of opinions on the new series. This game is a lot of fun, but I also just feel like it looks so bland and boring compared to the others.
Is Luigi U on this list? Is it somewhere on there? Or are we ranking Luigi U with this one?
I mean, if Luigi U is a part of this, then I'd probably put it in B. Otherwise, I'm putting it
Yeah.
in C.
Because if Luigi U is separate, I agree.
I don't see Luigi U. Unless if
I
I'm
think
blind.
U's good.
No, I don't see it either.
Well, I think B is fine. Like it is a fun, a multiplayer Mario game. Sorry, not Mario Party. But yeah,
Maybe
it's just
C.
It's just so funny seeing Mario Party 7 and 8 just clearing all these games.
that is a good point. I feel like I don't know, maybe
Kinda
not.
do, though.
But if
They
you
are-
ask me if I would rather play those games than any of the other ones.
That
on
is
here.
that is a good point.
I think U might be a C.
But like, would you
No,
rather?
You're an A, Ben.
I-
I like that. But I also feel like I would rather play New Super Mario as You than like Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Really?
I think this is going down to C.
Whoa!
Whoa! Why did Mario Bros. Deluxe just?
I'm
catch us?
I'm shooting strays, man. Well, I just like if you were to sit, if we're going by
actually,
the,
it probably belongs there. Now that I think about it.
I feel like this is a solid game, but I feel like if you were to sit down
Quick.
and play, you'd probably play a game. You'd probably rather play something above it.
You also
I'd
can't-
rather
Except for-
play Super Mario Party, Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, Color Splash, and Mario. No, Mario Bros. Deluxe does deserve to be a C. I think.
Yeah.
But I think I would rather play everything that's in C than New Super Mario Bros. U.
Top of C,
Sure.
That works.
that's fine by me.
Oh,
Mario
banger.
Kart 64.
S at least.
I think this is the worst Mario Kart game.
What?
Really?
I'm just kidding. No,
What?
I'm just
Hold
kidding.
on.
I'm just kidding.
Wait,
I'm just
Jackson?
kidding.
No, you meant it, but you heard our reaction, and now you're back.
No. I'll be straight with you. I used to very similar to Melee. I used to think this game was really clunky and unfun, and I didn't get it and I didn't understand it. But now that I have matured and had the chance to have more fun with its mechanics and mess around, I do think it is a lot better than what I previously thought as a kid. I think it's a great Mario Kart game. I don't think it's better than most of the Mario Kart games after it, I will say.
There's
But
one. I'll stage one argument, Jackson Felton.
okay,
Mario Kart 64 has the best battle mode.
that is facts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
fair.
code
That-
in this
and-
world.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's funny if Toad just slightly moves into Bowser too fast in that game because he just spins out.
If everyone else wants this in S, I will put it in
I
S.
think A is.
My
fine.
only
It's
reason for holding off
It's
is
fine.
that like
It's
I just
above Mario Kart 8 and 7 though.
I feel like I would put Double Dash.
Yeah, I mean.
Did you say
and-
64 is better than 8 and 7?
I think you meant Mario Party.
Mario Party 8 and 7.
Oh,
I thought you
okay.
meant Mario Kart 8 and 7.
I also
No, I was
thought he
just
meant Mario
talking about
Kart.
the-
I
I
thought you
was
were
talking about the
smoking
A
reefer.
He did say
I didn't
cardinal
know.
accident though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm halfway through this glass of wine and I'm already feeling it, guys.
I think this is fine. I'm down
Yeah.
with that. Mario 35. I never played it.
I never played it.
Let's
That's
just
good.
put it in.
Just put
I
it
mean,
in
it wa-
B. Like, just put it next to Mario Brothers Deluxe.
Okay.
Yeah, put it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
fine.
Now this is a banger.
I never
Super
played Mario
Super
Land 2.
Mario Land 2 is
That's
some of the
actually a great
most
game.
fun I've ever had playing a freaking
it's-
Mario game, dude. Which is
A
a
tier.
very interesting contrast to Mario
It's
Land
so
1.
wacky and goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
A or B.
I think it's better than New Super Mario Bros. 2.
I agree.
I'm gonna put it in A. I'm feeling a little zesty.
For
I
first time
personally think it's
Mario-
better than the entire new series, but I think it's 8.
Ben
why?
is probably the only one with opinions on this next game.
Super Mario 64 DS.
I have a few opinions on it, but
I love this game.
I never
like-
played it.
I think it's fun, but I do feel like even as a kid, I always kind of had an issue where I feel like a lot of people have the issue with it too, where it's Mario 64, but it doesn't necessarily feel like Mario 64. I don't know. It feels like
Yeah.
Skinwalker Mario
Well,
64.
can I
I'm
share
the
a-
handheld guy? And sorry, Gil, you first. Brandon.
I need to share a small little anecdote about this game, which kind
Yeah.
of
The floor is
predisposed
yours.
me to ranking it lower, because for Christmas one year, you know, I have an older brother and we were opening our presents, and I opened Mario 64 DS, and I didn't have my own DS at the time, so I thought I had
No.
got given a DS with Mario
Oh,
64
no.
DS, and then my mom goes, "Oh wait, that was your brother's," and then she takes it
No.
and gives it to my brother,
Did you
And
have
then
the
messed
DS?
up.
That
and I didn't. I got my own DS eventually when the DS Lite came out, but only my
Oh.
brother had a fat DS, so I had to share it with him. And
he had the Chunkerton.
you have to start as Yoshi, which is just a massive L.
Yeah, that is weird.
Here's
It is
my-
weird.
It is a really weird game. The thing with Mario 64 DS for me, this might be the version of Mario 64 I've played the most. Which is really crazy because I've put so much time into Mario 64 just because I was the handheld guy, you know what I mean? Like I was like having a parent who was a teacher, like I spent a lot of time in her classroom and like traveling and stuff, and I just really like Mario 64, so being able to play it on the handheld was amazing. And as a kid, you tell me that Mario 64 has 30 more stars, more worlds, and more characters, I'm freaking pumped out of my goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying?
That is a good point. You know,
But
it is just
when-
more.
Yeah, but now I struggle to go back to it over Mario 64. You know, because like
I
as a
just don't want
kid,
to play
I
a
didn't
3D
notice.
platformer with a D-pad, dude.
Yeah, I didn't notice those problems as a kid, and I 100%ed it, and it was fine. Like I didn't care. But now, older, I'm like, okay, but the analog stick is so much better. I still think it's really, really good, especially as a DS game. It's really like a killer game.
It
And
just
I
has
think-
to live up to the legacy of Mario 64, which
Yeah,
I don't think no video game could ever do that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if they remade this game in the ideal version of Mario 3D All Stars that we never got, with analog stick controls and HD graphics, it would be absolutely amazing. And it's just kind of held back by the D-pad. So for that reason, I personally think it's high B tier, if not low A tier.
All that to
It's
say,
still
That
Mario
was a lot.
64.
That was a lot of talking just to say this shit averages out.
I
Like,
still
damn,
think it's incredible.
In
That's
conclusion,
crazy.
it is mid. I hear what you're saying. I think it's a good game, and like I definitely don't think it's bad, but I don't like I don't have much attachment to it, and I don't need much attachment to it because I want to play Super Mario 3D Land. You know what I'm
do think
saying?
That is a better game.
holy S plus.
I was just gonna say, I think
I'd put it
we
in S,
we might.
personally.
If you're reserving your S plus for your 64s and your Galaxy
Yeah.
2s, yeah, that's fine.
That-
But 3D
that-
Land, it's got
that
be
is
an
fair.
S.
It's
I-
above New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I think it's an amazing game. I just think there are Mario games that are better than it, so I would reserve S plus.
I just feel like Super Mario 3D Land might be like I feel like I said
It's
this about
my
Super Mario
favorite.
Land too.
It's my
but-
favorite 3DS game of all time.
I was just gonna say it's easily a top 3 3DS game, and it's definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite, single player Mario adventure. Like I feel, and I guess I kind of said that about Super Mario Land 2, but I didn't mean to say it was my favorite. This one's my favorite. Oh yeah, oh it's cruising.
I think-
New Super Mario's DS.
I think that's
I say.
I would say A. Better than 2. I don't think it's better than Wii.
it's hard for me to say that that's better than Mario 64 DS, just because as a kid I always was like Mario 64 DS is the best Mario game on
I'm
the
gonna-
DS.
Okay, but hear me out. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you guys didn't take advantage of this. I don't know if you had friends or siblings, but
Battle mode is kind of
the multiplayer modes that you can play in this game are genuinely so fun. Dude, the Luigi's Casino, the freaking like
That's
battle
on
mini
Mario
game
64
where you
DS,
fight.
bro. That's all.
Is it also in this game?
Yeah, there's more mini games in Mario 64 DS than there is
I'm
in
gonna have to go
Super
back in
Mario.
time and buy myself this game, dude. What
Mario
about the-
64. Sorry, this is unreal. We gotta keep moving. I was gonna,
You're talking about Mario 64 again? I will not be moving this lower than A.
like there hadn't
Okay.
been a new 2D Mario game in so long, and it was like this ushered in a new. You got the Mega
Yeah.
Mushroom. Like that game
That's
was
also-
a big deal when it came out.
Exactly,
I'll
yeah.
accept it. It's the best-selling DS game.
A cataclysmic event of wild proportions.
It kind of also had a side effect of like pigeonholing 2D Mario for a while there, but when
Yeah.
it came out, it didn't have that problem.
And I want to hear what Zach has to say about this next one.
Mario Kart 7?
I had never played that game.
Seconds played like
I've played,
2
5
Mario Kart
games. I'm just chilling. The games I have played, I'll speak up though. don't
yeah,
worry.
you chime in. Mario Kart 7.
Mario Kart
I
7,
did-
I
I
have a
did not
weird
play this
relationship with because I played it religiously when it came out.
I
Like
really liked it.
I did not put that game down, but I think like objectively, it just is kind of dull. Like it
Mhm.
doesn't really do anything new.
Yeah.
I think its biggest problem is the 8 is just better 7. And every Mario Kart before 7 has its own personality. Like
Mhm.
even Wii is jank as hell. And like Double Dash is Double Dash. Like Mario Kart DS is I guess Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, don't you try. We'll get there.
I love that
What?
game.
But let
But,
me shout out real quick. Mario Kart 7 does have Rosalina's Ice World and Wario's Shipyard, which are 2 amazing tracks which have still not
They
come
are.
back yet.
Tragic.
But yeah,
Truly.
I think that its biggest problem is the 8 is just better.
So
7,
where would
it's
you
hard.
want to put it?
Just put it in B. Put it in B.
I'd
I'm
think
happy
B.
with
B
B.
is probably good.
Super Paper Mario,
All I know about this game is Gloam Valley. Song
which is like
bangs.
the best song
That
ever,
means
dude.
minimum.
That we're
Jackson-
way up here, man.
Jackson- So remember earlier I said we're putting Color Splash in C because I
Mhm.
had a plan.
Okay.
I think Super Paper Mario is A.
I would honestly get behind that. I would go B or A because I think this game is genuinely great. I think there are a
Yeah.
few moments that genuinely suck and are not very fun and are pretty boring. But I think like there's also moments that suck in Thousand Year Door, and that game's like S.
Yeah.
So
Hear
I
me
don't know.
out. For the future, I think we should put it in A.
I also do feel like the little
I love this
gimmick
game.
the
I
gimmick of this
absolutely
game
love
was
this
pretty
game.
cool, like the little flippy floppy.
Mhm.
I enjoyed
I
it.
stand by this Paper Mario game having the best story of any Paper Mario game.
It's a great one. I can agree.
It's not the funniest, but it has the best story.
Super Mario 3D All Stars.
Weird.
I'm
weird game.
I want to put
This-
it in Y, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, and they like it took
Yeah,
it away.
such an awkward release.
They handled it so weirdly.
And
Yeah.
they put Shindo. It's so weird that they use Shindo Mario 64 for this version, but the Switch Online uses
Yeah.
the regular version.
It's so
Bye
strange.
bye.
Like obviously all 3 games on here are absolute bangers, but like this, just the
As
existence
a
of this
collection,
thing,
it's kind of lame.
it just feels like, I don't know, weird and dull. And I guess it's all I have to say about it because we got Origami King.
B.
Zach's got opinions on this one.
Yeah, I would also put it B.
This is the funniest Paper Mario game. I'm gonna say it. The writing in this
I
game
agree.
is so phenomenal.
You see what's happening here, Jackson? You
But-
see what's happening here?
Yeah, look at this little lineup that's been somehow future proofed and
I think-
orchestrated.
Funny.
I think I know where
I've
Zach's
got
going
a
to
I think I-
go.
I think I know
where
where-
Snicker Star is going to go.
You can see it. Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
It's a weird game, man. So for one, like the visuals, the story, the writing are all like top tier. They're so good.
Mhm.
Almost a return to form for Paper Mario. But then the combat just gets so sluggish and
Yeah.
monotonous. God
Yeah.
damn, the battles take way too long, and there's too many of them. The boss fights can be fun though, because they're cool little
Yeah.
puzzles. But
Talk about a game that's like
yeah.
80% amazing and 20% garbage.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
a bummer. If the combat was better, holy cow, that'd be like an A or an S tier game.
Yeah, the combat is extremely monotonous, and then, like you have to fight so many tiny little enemies just to get the big bosses, which is like a box of colored pencils that like quite frankly isn't even that fun of a fight. Sorry, but yeah, I agree. Like it's gorgeous, and the writing carries.
Ending also kind of banged. It made me tear up a little bit, man.
Oh my goodness, Mario and Luigi, is that Superstar Saga? Yeah,
but
Superstar
here's
Saga.
the thing. It's got Superstar Saga right below it on the GBA. This is the remake.
Yeah. Does anyone have any particular thoughts on the remake?
I've beaten the remake, and I think it's a really good remake, and I think it's the version you should play, but I still think we should rank the GBA version higher than this one.
I don't really like the sprites in the remake.
I mean,
they
we
don't have as
can.
much personality.
It's kind of cheating, but we can pull this one up and rank it too if you want. And just get them both out of the way.
The GBA one is S tier.
Interesting.
Wow. Wow.
As someone that has
I think
not
it is
played,
one of the best Mario RPG games.
I mean, I will say that I haven't personally played it, but anytime I hear people talk about the Mario and Luigi series, like this is the game that everyone's like, oh my god, this one, that like it's like this or Bowser's Inside Story, but like definitely this
And
one
that's-
is the one.
I've got I have opinions on Bowser's Inside Story as well, but I think that one's S tier personally.
I'll if everyone else is okay with it, I'll put it in S. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's
I
getting
love
A.
that game.
I've
I
never
think-
played that game, so I don't have an opinion.
Me neither.
bet you'd
I
like
just
it.
know about the Nintendo cameos in the coffee shop, and it makes me happy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true,
yeah.
dude. It's
Bros
going on there
attached.
just for that.
And the remake is good, but it is one of the remakes that came out after the Switch came out. So
Oh yeah,
I'd
that
maybe
is
put the
true.
remake in like C or D. I
That's
don't think it's quite like.
Didn't
the
you just say it
Bowser's
was the
Inside Story
definitive
was-
version?
Yeah, that's why I would put it in C or D, because Bowser's Inside Story remake I don't think is the definitive version, and that game came out in like 2019 or something like that. On
So
the
you want-
3DS.
so-
that one I think is still good.
Superstar Saga here, Superstar Saga here is what you're saying.
Just as a remake, I think I still think it's really good. I don't know, man. Maybe the GBA one is the definitive. I think this is good. This is good.
All right.
I just
well,
think the GBA one looks way.
it
more.
is. Yeah, it is very fun.
Look at the picture I sent in chat. The comparison between the enemies. They Yossified them.
Oh,
They
yeah.
Marioified them.
Yeah, they're so boring and dull.
Yeah.
You're right.
Um,
GBA version's definitive. Keep it where it's at. I'm happy with this.
Mario Party 6. This I mean
Just
probably
next to
like
5.
yeah,
I just put it above 5, wherever 5 is.
sure. I'll just slap it right there.
Oh, Dream Team's
Mario
a bad
Luigi
game.
Dream Team.
This is one of the worst games I've ever played.
Oh,
I
Jesus
hate this
Christ.
game.
That's a very bold statement to make, maybe.
Well, another personal anecdote. I got this game for my birthday one year, right after I had moved away from my hometown, and it was supposed to be like a comfort game for me. And I was like right before starting like a new high school, and I was supposed to be like, I was like, this was my comfort game, this was supposed to make me happy. And then I'm playing it
And it ruined your
like
life.
in the car, and I'm like, this is so boring, and this stupid star character won't stop talking.
This one
I
has
didn't
the
finish
worst tutorials. And they didn't add. Everyone after this had a fast forward button. I
Sounds like a D to
personally would
me.
probably put it bottom of C personally, but Brennan hates it, so I'm good with D.
Well, we'll put it down there.
I can't keep it down there.
Another Mario and Luigi
played that
Paper
one.
Jam. I actually have opinions on this one. I really like this game, but I also really hate this game because it was really fun and just like a genuinely good time, and I love Paper Mario, so him getting in there was like really cool and interesting. And the story was neat, but I feel like I saw other people complain about this too, and maybe I'm just bad. But like the bosses in this game are so goddamn hard. Like you will plow through fields of enemies that like are nothing to you, and the second you reach a boss, it's like you're playing Dark Souls, and the next 3 hours you need to spend grinding and training and like doing whatever you can to beat this fucking guy.
Yeah. I think this is the most Shigeru Miyamoto'd Mario RPG there is.
I
Even over
Did
Sticker
she
Star.
provide it?
See, you know that screenshot you sent of the.
Yeah.
This game is the definition of that.
Oh, that's rough.
I feel like
It's
I would.
you
I feel
just
like
collect toads. Like
Yeah.
it's so like they don't add anything new. It's so like the gameplay's good. They added a fast forward button, so like you can get through it more than Dream Team. But Dream Team is so much more creative than this game. You're in a different region. You go into Luigi's dreams.
You're
This
gonna
game,
throw
they just
up.
were like, "What if we made you have to jump?" I'm drinking a little. I'm drinking a little.
I think we should just put this game at. I think the bottom of C, maybe even just with the rest of them.
I personally think Dream Team's better if you can get over the tutorials.
I can't.
but
I will never be able to do that.
if you can't, I think this
We
one's
can't move
better.
to higher. Brennan is very stoic about this. That
I'm
This
using
is
my
a-
one
I
time
like-
for the one on
Can
Dream
you put
Team
it
stay in
one
the dirt.
below? Can you put it one below Superstar?
do what? Paper Jam?
Superstar Saga is the best 3DS Mario.
I actually can't because I want Paper Jam to be at the top.
Okay, that's fine.
So we're making a little Mario and Luigi sandwich here.
That's fine by me.
Mario Party Superstars. I you know
It's A tier.
I think it's better than
right where
I
you
love
have-
that game.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think
right
it's better
there.
than 7 or 8.
It is
I
a
agree.
massive L that they launched with like 5 maps and never added
Yeah.
any more.
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Mhm.
But like
Like, I don't know how you can pride yourself on being a Mario Party collection when you have 5 boards.
yeah, definitely a bit of a letdown, but like what
we got
is there
DLC
is
3
really
years
fun.
later. On Super, we could still get DLC on this one.
That's true. I think that's all there is to say. Just slap it in right there.
I like it.
Mario Party DS. I never played this game and I never will.
Stand by this one being an A tier.
You said that about every game.
No,
We need more things to put in worthless.
This is the best standalone Mario Party game since Mario on the Mario Party 64.
I didn't play this one, so go
didn't.
ahead.
If you can actually play this with your friends, I think this is better than 8. I think this is better than 7. I think this is the best Mario Party game that's not a collection since Mario Party 2.
I will put it at the bottom of A, if that's where you want it.
I'm good with that.
Mario Maker. And
Great game.
you know what? Let's do both Mario Maker 1 and Mario Maker 2 right now, because I feel
Ooh.
like there are
Okay.
a lot of. What did you say?
I like Mario Maker 1 more.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
I was just gonna say like Mario Maker 2. I don't know.
This is sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is something Scott the Waz brings up a lot when he talks about Mario Maker 2 and how Mario Maker 1 was like purposely like perfectly built for the gamepad.
Yeah,
When you
which-
take
Yeah.
that away, Mario Maker 2 has like it kind of has an awkward feeling to it.
Amiibos.
yeah, my favorite
Yeah.
part about Mario Maker 1 was the amiibo costumes, the themed
Mhm.
levels and stuff.
And
That was so
long
cool.
Mario.
Yeah, all this
Yeah.
stuff was so goofy.
The new like Zelda item in Mario Maker 2 is pretty sick.
That
but,
is.
like
Yeah,
I think Mario 1's still probably better.
I feel like
I'd
kind
probably
of
put it- Sorry, go ahead.
similarly to what we were saying about Mario Party Superstars. I feel like Mario Maker 2 what it has is really great, but it feels like it's missing a lot of weird, like, core elements that it should have. Also, just like, yeah, the nature of it not being on the, because you can play on portable, but like, it's not as fun. This was a much better player experience. And I also just don't like that Nintendo, after like 1 year, was just kind of like, oh, we're done. Like, they just kind of, said
They
that's
did that
that's all
with
the
Animal
updates.
Crossing too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they just kind of
Even if
canceled
they
it like out
never
of
added
nowhere.
Updates? Why? It's like, don't tell me that. I want to.
Yeah, I would rather them just not say anything than be like, this is the final one. You can play Super Billy World. And I'm like, I don't want to play Super Billy World, man.
Yeah.
I think Mario Maker
Remember that
1
Mario
is...
Maker 1 level I made where Mario stole his parents'
it's
car
S
and
tier.
like
Yeah,
killed
that
his
was
boss?
so hard.
That was genuinely the greatest Mario level of all time.
That had a Happy Wheels energy.
Yeah.
I put Mario Maker 2 right above Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario Bros. 2.
You think it's B?
I think it's B. I think it's still
Terminal
good.
Terminal velocity exists in Super Mario Maker 2, so yeah,
I
consider
think
that.
That's true. That is true.
I think Super Mario 64 DS is better.
I feel like me personally,
But
I think
we're gonna
Mario
go back
Maker
to that.
1 is a better game, but I had more fun with Mario Maker 2 because I played it more.
Mhm.
Spider Mario board Thanos ship.
Yeah,
You
dude.
spent so long on that level.
Also,
Is it
I spent like
fire
literally
level?
all day on that.
Can you
Angel,
flash
Angel,
like
throw,
the
up, throw
code?
up the code. Angel, throw up the code for Spider
Angel-
Mario board Thanos ship.
Yeah, it was gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
How do I find?
I don't know.
I would
I
say
don't
keep
want.
it at
I don't
the-
want Ben to keep winning because Ben keeps establishing this list, and he thinks Super Mario 64 DS is better than anything God
No,
has ever
you're right.
created.
Mario, you sold me, Jackson. Mario Maker 2 is better. I think Mario Maker 2
What the
deserves to be
heck?
there, if not
What
a little
the-
higher on A.
What the heck? I like Mario Maker 1 more.
Mario Maker 1's up
It
here.
is high. It's higher.
Yeah.
Why are you freaking out?
I thought he was saying Mario Maker 2 should be above Mario Maker.
No, I said it should
You
be
above-
Mario 64 DS.
My real
If not
question
higher
is,
than
why
it
is
is
Nintendo gonna
currently.
give a Zelda Maker?
Let's just Mario Party 3. I got personal bias. It's an S plus.
If you
Well,
can use your one time on this if you want.
I think I
For me,
genuinely
it's
think
next to every other Mario Party game.
I'd put it
Put it
above
with-
all the Mario parties currently. This is my personal favorite Mario Party, so
I
I think the A tier is the best ones.
I also agree that I just think this is one easily
Mario
as some
Party
of the
2 is
best.
Better, but go off, King.
The outfits in Mario Party 2 are good, but I'm just saying Mario Party Superstars features like almost every Mario Party 3 minigame because they're all
That's true.
goated and so much fun. And
It's true.
that's my only real argument.
Can we talk
It's
about
so-
how
it's so
Mario
true.
holding the die on the Mario Party 1 box art makes it look like it's Mario
It's
Party 3?
extremely
Yeah.
confusing. Yeah.
It's very confusing.
It's like, what the hell? What am I playing?
Mario Party 2, he's literally wearing a cowboy hat. And you
You
get
just love
fancy-
cowboys.
I do, but you can also be a wizard and
I,
an astronaut.
I do like being an astronaut. I will say. I'll admit
And you
it.
can be Mario in the Bowser stage.
Super Mario Advance.
2. No, sorry, that's the first one, but it's
Super Mario
Bros.
Advance.
2.
Choose two. It's
Um,
confusing. It's pretty
I
good.
put it in like I put C.
I feel like that's all. I mean, where would you put Mario 2? Right next to it. Good talk.
Where's the lost levels? The lost levels on here?
Yeah, they're on here. They're down here.
Oh, I see Mario and All Stars. Mario All Stars. Yeah,
Mario Party 1.
it's fine.
We're
Mario
breaking
Party 1
hands.
is really good because it has the absolute most chaotic energy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you think B is a good
I
spot?
agree with that placement.
I like.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not-
fine.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
And Mario Party 2, I'm down to put it right up here with all the grades.
Yeah, I think. we
Yeah,
should.
yeah, it's good. It's a good game.
I'm gonna be
think
honest
that's-
though. I feel like we should move 8 or 7 down.
This
this
is
is-
move them both down.
This is the Mario Party population.
Yeah, maybe move 8 and 7 down, both of them.
Down to B.
Yeah.
A sweeping moment has just
But
happened.
Mario
folks.
Party Superstars shouldn't be that high.
Move them back
Like
by
down here?
7 and
Well, Mario Party Superstars just isn't better than 7 and
like
8.
top of B.
Like, I don't know. It just feels weird to give it that high when it's just a compilation game, you know?
That's true. But like,
Put all the
what other Mario
Parties
Party
next to
game?
each other because
Well,
I
okay,
wanted to-
Mario
What
Party
other-
Superstars does have online leaderboards,
Yeah.
and those are dope.
Like, what
And
other
you can
Mario
play
Party
together.
game can you play with your friends online and like
Super
do
Mario
quirky
Party.
stuff?
Super Mario Party, but only 3 years after release.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you got
You should put them all by each other because then it will look nice.
even Mario Party 3 and 2.
No, just the ones in the beat.
Oh, you think?
Just leave it how it is. Just leave it
Was
how
it-
it is.
Well, yeah, this,
B,
I
B,
would've
B's
just
the
moved
Mario
them all
Party.
back.
we got
tier.
so many Mario parties here, man. Holy
Well, it's
cow!
not our fault.
Does-
It's not our fault. There's so many Mario Party games.
Does Mario Party
and they're
DS
all of equal
Is Mario
quality.
Party DS really
What if it
better
was
than
our
all
fault?
these other ones?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna move on because otherwise we're gonna be here for
Yeah.
10 minutes.
We'll come back and organize the tiers later.
Partners in time. I'm putting in the Mario and Luigi corner.
Hold on.
Never-
That
never-
game's better than the 3DS games. I
Never
put it in
played
C.
it.
Okay, I'll put it in C. Is that better?
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Super Mario World Advance. This is a good Mario World port, and it's fun having it on the GBA and on the go. I just always
Mhm.
thought it looked kind of weird. I'm
It's
just
washed out.
yeah, I'm just never been a fan of
Yeah.
how it looks, but it is still just Mario World, so I feel like at the very least it's like B or C.
It's one of those really early GBA games that the SP wasn't a thing yet. So they washed out all the colors to make it easier to see it on
Yeah,
a
it looks like someone
on a-
peed on it. What the hell?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that so that it was easier to see on the non-backlit display. And a
I don't
lot
know,
of
I might
later
even-
games have that as an option, like you can turn it on and off, but that game doesn't have it as an option.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
okay with
I'm
that.
just gonna put it top of C, and I feel like that's a fine spot.
Yeah, that's chill.
Cause Super Mario
Contender
World,
has arrived.
Goat.
I
minimum.
think Mario World.
No, that's S plus. What are you
I,
talking
I
about?
think it's got to be S
Put it
plus.
there.
I think this is the first true S plus.
I
Are we all
agree.
in agreement?
Yeah,
I
Yep.
agree.
Nothing more needs to be said. Paper Mario,
that's a
S.
great game.
Paper
Yeah,
Mario.
S.
You're putting Paper Mario in
S.
S. This is your
Yeah.
this is your moment.
See what's going on here, Jackson. Look at the other Paper Mario games.
But if that's the way we're playing it,
TTYD has to go at S plus.
That's correct.
is
I-
Thousand Year Door an S plus game?
I think so.
I feel like it's one of the.
I don't think so. I think it's a great game. but
I'm
I
one of the
think, like,
biggest Thousand Year Door fans.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if it's an
I don't know.
S+.
I don't know if I think it's S plus.
I played it without
First, that
nostalgia
game's
goggles.
slog.
I played that game without nostalgia goggles. There are some parts of that game I really did not enjoy at all.
All right, hear me out. Then we can move all the Paper Mario games down one notch.
Okay, well we'll move
Color-
everything.
Yes, Color Splash finally ended in D. We won.
We'll move everything down a little bit.
Isn't Paper Mario 64 just like a worse version of Thousand Year Door?
No, it's still really good.
That-
It's not very different than TT.
No, they play the exact same, but like all the worlds and stories,
Yeah, everything.
are completely different. But the gameplay
Yeah.
is just the same.
I think this is a
I
fine
personally
setup.
like
I'm gonna zoom in a little
N64
bit.
better than Thousand Year Door, but I know I'm in the minority, and I think that Thousand Year Door is probably
You
objectively
can't get a
better
baby
game.
Yoshi in Paper Mario 64, okay? So kind of hold your horses.
No, you can't, but you
No,
can
you
get
can.
Grandma Fish. What do you
Oh,
mean,
there
you
is one
can't?
in.
Wait, is there? I don't. Is there a Yoshi in 60?
No, there's not.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Mario Kart Wii.
Can you line it up so all the Paper Mario games are touching?
There
each
is a
other?
penguin.
But if you ask me to
detective,
do
though, in the
one more
64
thing-
version.
That is baller.
Mario Kart Wii. This is minimum ARS because it's not worse than Mario Kart 64, and I'm gonna stand by that statement.
I
I love
think-
Mario Kart Wii.
right there.
Mario Kart Wii is probably the
You
Mario Kart I
ready?
have the most time in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine.
we are
with that. I
eight
think
for me.
64 is better personally, but I think that that's a good spot.
we're gonna do Yoshi's Island.
I would
Yoshi's
put
Island.
the GBA version of Yoshi's Island at least in B.
I'm really embarrassed to say I've never played any version of Yoshi's Island.
Holy.
That is
shit.
honestly crazy.
It is.
Uh,
crazy.
Because when I was a kid, I saw Super Mario World 2, and I was like, hold on now. And I
Yeah.
opened it up, and I'm like, why am I Yoshi?
What the hell? It is weird that it has that little like sub name to it.
Yeah.
I've never played the GBA version,
Neither have I.
so
It's good. It's the same game with like a couple bonus levels.
I'm down to throw it in B if that's.
It's just washed out like the others.
Yeah, which
Put it next to the other one.
I guess I could put it next to the other Mario World though.
I think personally, I like Yoshi's Island more than Super Mario World.
Like the like this.
That's me personally, but I don't think that's the consensus.
I
so I'm fine with.
No.
I
No.
I
you
think it
haven't-
should be
you
S
just said
at
you
least.
haven't played
Yoshi's
Yoshi's Island.
game.
You literally
But
just
I
admitted that
played
never
Super
played it.
Mario World.
Yeah,
I played
but-
Super Mario World 2.
I can definitely agree that
It's at
Yoshi's
least
Island.
S.
I don't think Yoshi's
Go
Island is
have
better
fun
than
getting
Mario
high
World.
on your fuzzies, bro. Jesus Lord, man.
I
Play
think
Yoshi's Island and come back and we'll see how you're speaking.
I'll see you in 10 hours. Come back later.
I do think it's S.
Yoshi's Island is
That's a
at
good
least top of
game.
A or at least S. It's just
I think
it's a
it's
great
S.
game. The art style is beautiful, so cute. The music incredible.
Great music.
It's just a fun. It's fun, man. It's just a great
Yeah,
time.
it's got the
It's a
Super
happy
FX
game.
chip in it, the Super FX 2 chip.
Yeah, man. Only on Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on
Mario and
to
Luigi.
Bowser story.
Worthless.
Okay. Super Mario
That's the
Sunshine.
remake. Just for the record, that's the remake.
Sunshine. I want to put an S plus, but it is kind of janky.
It
I-
has so many glaring flaws, but I love
is
it.
not-
I know,
love it
dude.
so much.
Dude,
God, it
there's
is not S plus.
there is something to Sunshine that's just like it's the most putrid filth thing I've ever played, but it's like, goddamn, do I love you, man?
You can tell.
I
it's, like,
refuse
not
to have
finished.
it in S plus.
I think
I
S.
would put it in A personally.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
I will not allow that to happen. There's
Yeah,
no way
I
I
know,
can
it
deny
needs
they're
to
doing this
stay
to
as-
my
Yeah,
Mario
it is
Sunshine.
not going next to Mario Party DS, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Mario Party DS is a better game.
I hate you.
Guys, let's kill him.
My goodness. I think this is fine. I think Mario Sunshine. I don't know if I like it more than 3D Land. I probably do. I don't know.
No,
It's kind of a
Mario
toss up,
Sunshine's a great
actually.
game. I love when I was a kid, I absolutely adored this game. My OCD brain that wants to 100%. You get 70 stars in Mario Sunshine, it's a great experience. You go for 100% in Mario Sunshine without a guide, and it's the worst thing you've ever played in your entire life.
They're called sprites in Mario Sunshine.
They're shine sprites,
Shine
not just sprites.
I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, well, he said
But
stars.
also Mario Sunshine has that boat in Corona Mountain, and that's pretty bad.
I'm gonna say
It
it. The
also
boat
has
isn't
the-
that bad.
the-
If you're bad at the
As
boat, you're bad at the game.
waterfall mission, as a
Bro,
waterfall mission in
you
the
didn't beat
Yoshi's
Bowser.
Island, goddamn freaking the lily
I'll never
pad
forget,
mission. You
I
gotta
was-
get the
I was-
Yoshis across the ocean.
I was watching Jackson play the end of Mario Sunshine on
Oh
Mario
my
3D
God.
All Stars, and he was fighting Bowser, and then he died, and it like game over, and then he just turned the game off.
I basically beat him. I did 2 out of 3 hits. Let me also be clear. I've beaten the game like a dozen times on the GameCube, so it wasn't like my first time beating the game and I was like, I'm done. I just
done.
like
So
So
I
got
just
the pachinko machine in it.
that's a terrible,
fun.
incredible level.
Got Sandbird.
Also an awful level.
But it's iconic.
See,
though.
that's the thing I'm telling you, man. Sunshine, you know how humans are sometimes like attracted to like terrible scents and like need to get another whiff? That's what Sunshine is. Like it's
They made the game make you think that it was based off of how many shine sprites you had, whether you could get to Bowser or not. But it's actually whether you beat level 7 in each world. So it doesn't even
That was
matter how
weird.
many shine sprites you have.
Yeah, that matters.
I'll put it in
Sounds
A.
No,
He
put
was
it in A.
powering
Look,
up,
we're,
man.
we're even listening. We're even listening to freaking Bianco Hills right now, dude.
The music goes crazy though.
I guess
I'm loving it.
I guess what I'm saying is it definitely childhood nostalgia behind Sunshine, but I also feel like with all the things it does kind of weird and bad and frustrating, it also does so much good and fun that just like, I mean, you can boot up Sunshine and go into literally any world and just get a huge smile on your face, man.
You can move and groove in that game too.
You
The
can.
movement in that game, if you know what you're
Movement
doing
in that
so-
game is crazy, kid.
so good.
I think
Shut up, Mario, you just took my backpack.
Mario Kart 8.
let's move on to Mario Kart 8.
I'm willing to put that as
Hold on,
plus.
is Deluxe on here?
Deluxe is better than 8. though.
Oh wait, yeah, Deluxe is right up next.
I would put Deluxe in S plus and 8 in like A. Because
Yeah.
8's battle mode blue.
I'm down
Yeah.
with I'm down with that. You want 8 Deluxe? Is 8 Deluxe our
I'd
next
put
S
it in
plus?
S plus.
I
I'm
for
down.
for what it like just think about what Mario Kart, like literally every person on the planet has probably played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, that's
so much
true.
content.
It's also gonna
But-
end its lifespan with like 96 tracks. Even if a lot of the DLC ones suck, like that's a lot of tracks.
Doesn't have Bianco Hills though.
I should.
That would be a fire track.
That
though.
would be. I'm down. I'm down with S
It does
plus.
have the Yoshi's Island track though.
Mhm.
Like, I don't particularly think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is necessarily a better game than some of these, but like I definitely have way more time invested into
And it's
this
just
than I
like,
do of
you could
these.
just play you could play a game of Mario Kart and just have so much fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
And then,
could
like,
play.
have
like the
the-
game feel is so
It
good.
doesn't have the weird jank of any of the other Mario Kart games.
You could do one
Yeah, they've,
track
like,
and just call it.
refined it. The game, like the game feel of controlling the carts,
Oh,
feels
yeah.
so good.
Like, I guess if you're like a hyper competitive like Mario Kart Wii player who's like, no, it's so shallow now. Like, I understand that, but I'm not. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know the meta, so I'm just a guy playing Mario Kart.
Also, if you're a base course track, it's also so pretty. Like that game could
Oh,
come
yeah.
out looking
Yeah.
like it does right now.
And
I
the
was not complaining.
soundtrack, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
phenomenal!
Dolphin
Oh,
Shoals
phenomenal!
clears.
Oh my goodness! 25th anniversary Super Mario All Stars.
Isn't that basically just the SNES game on the Wii?
I think so.
Yeah. Is the Super Nintendo one on here as well, or is this both of them?
The Super
Am I
Nintendo one's right there.
blind?
Well, I see.
Oh,
I see
oh, I
Super Mario
see it.
All Stars with Mario World down
Because
there.
I think the
Yeah.
Wii one's kind of garbage. Like they just repurposed the Super Nintendo game and sold it on the Wii.
Nintendo does that all the time.
I'm gonna also just grab 3D All Stars and Mario World. Where do you guys think this should go?
I think
Great.
that one should be C, but I think that the
What's
the
wrong with
Wii
that
version
game?
should be down.
What's wrong with that game?
But playing
got that-
Mario 3 with the new art style is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, hold on, they're kind of
You got
Yeah, I
split.
think that version's good.
and you said C.
You said C.
That should be
Uh,
higher than that.
And it's got the lost levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. A's good, but the Wii version should be down with 3D All Stars. I think.
That's fine.
Sure, I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
you're right. I'm sorry. I was
We
getting a
can
little
even-
passionate
I
about the
kinda
Wii
want-
version.
maybe-
It tainted my vision.
Do we think that the inclusion of more Mario games onto Super Mario World is 2 ranks lower than Mario World?
I was just thinking that, and that's when it gets kind of weird
Yeah, it
because
gets
like
weird.
I don't
But,
really.
like, see, you just can't you can't compare the collections to the standalone game. Like,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it doesn't.
that's
it's
fair. That's
nothing-
fair.
It
Like the only reason it's so high is because it's got Super Mario World looking Mario 3 and also the Lost
Yeah.
levels.
yeah, it
I
is
think
good though.
Super
But
Mario Bros. 3 on the GBA should be in B tier just because.
I think this
it's the
game's
best.
awesome.
Yeah,
This is a phenomenal
C
game.
is where the rest of them are, and I think this one's at least 1 tier above them because it has 40 new levels, e-reader levels that.
This is the only Mario Advance game I personally owned as a kid,
Mhm.
and I
It's
just
the
I
best
think it's
one.
great. It looks great, plays great, sounds great,
And it
I'm-
added
I'm
more
all for
content, which the other ones like Yoshi's
which you
Island
love to
did.
see.
Yoshi's Island added, I think, like 6 new levels, but this one added 40.
Phenomenal. Mario Kart DS.
S plus.
Great. Mm,
I
but Ben's got some bias towards Mario Kart DS.
I think
I-
I love this game. I would at least I beg of you to put it in S.
I think it at least belongs next to these
Mm.
guys, but I could see the argument for S
This
just
was
because
the
like
first one with 8 Grand Prix. The battle mode is almost as good as the N64 one. It's the only battle mode that has CPUs that's actually worth playing with CPUs. The mission mode is absolutely amazing.
it's got the
freaking-
Bean Dasher.
it's
Don't forget
also
does.
the robot.
it's
does.
also just the definition of field trip. I'm on the bus. I'm whipping out
It
the
is.
DS play, wireless play, local play, whatever
It's
it's
got
called.
Yoshi Falls.
Oh my god, Yoshi
Such a
Falls
good
does go
game.
crazy. You see all the poor kids rocking Shy Guys or whatever.
Man,
All
local
the
play was
poor kids.
such a brilliant idea.
It was.
It was. I'm fine with S.
Down the plane
I'm
on
happy
local
with
play.
that.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of S, Sumo RPG.
I personally think it goes with Paper Mario.
Like right here.
Yeah, I think those two games are very, like, as far as quality, I think Paper Mario and Mario RPG are very close.
I haven't played Paper Mario, so like I don't know. I would be down with A. I don't know if it's quite like my personal bias would probably definitely lead to it being S, but like I don't know. The game is also just kind of it could be a little wonky at times. It's hilarious and very fun, and getting to play like with like Mario, Peach, and Bowser all on like one team is just
Yeah.
like just the act of that is really fun. But I don't know. I think
It has aged a little bit. The remake is going to be
It
really
definitely
helpful
has.
because
I was
the
just gonna
graphics
say,
don't
yeah.
stand up as much as they used to.
I think the remake could easily, even with nostalgia glasses, I feel like
Yeah.
the remake has potential to make this game S or even like a personal S plus.
Yeah, I agree.
But for now, I think
completely
A
agree.
is a good spot.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of
I would
S
move it up.
pluses,
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's the
Put it up
easiest S
there.
plus of my life. Put that up there.
What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to go any higher?
dude, there are Mario Odyssey haters in this world.
There are, I like Mario Odyssey easy S plus. By the way, let me just clear my name really quick. But like, I can understand someone playing Mario Odyssey and being like, oh, like the moons are like you pick up a piece of toilet paper and it gives you a moon, and
Yeah,
like maybe
that's my only complaint.
maybe that is annoying. So like I can see why people would like rank it lower, but like I don't know. I just can't. I just can't for the life of me see
I mean,
myself.
there's something that can be complaining about like every game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no game's perfect. And if that's your complaint, is that some of the moons are given to you when there's 900 freaking moons?
Yeah, there are a lot
Yeah,
of
like,
them.
it's not like it pulls you out of the level. You just pick it up
Yeah.
and you see a one.
If it
second
did,
thing,
this
you
game
keep
would
going.
suck.
You
This
keep
game would be
going.
terrible.
If it took you out every time, that game
This
would
would be the
like,
worst game
cheer,
ever.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
The
I think S
music,
plus. Just
the-
yeah, just the like we were talking about running around in Sunshine, but running around in Odyssey is like
Holy
very,
cow.
very similar in that it's just like you could just bounce around on anything, man, and just have
I
some
throw the hat,
fun.
I dive, I pick it up, I jump off, I wall jump, I throw the
Oh,
hat.
yup.
Oh, it's so fun. It just
It's
makes
just
you
great.
feel cool.
We'll
The ca-
order.
I'm
We're
not
gonna
even
go
mention
through
the
and
capture
order the tier
system.
lists later.
Yeah.
So I just leave it where it is, and we'll come back and order S and everything later.
Maybe you can.
Is regular
Super
3D World
Mario-
on here?
I put
Oh,
it
it
top
is.
of S.
Oh, 3D World is on here. Okay, I'm gonna
I
grab
put
it.
the new
Bowser's
one
Fury
top of
is-
S.
I mean, the new one is just the same game, but with online and also a whole other game attached to it.
And
Yeah,
they also made it way faster. The first game's so slow.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with S. Yeah, the Wii game is like A. It's still really good,
Yeah,
but
so good.
Yeah. it's
This
still
is just
definitely
like-
good,
But before we move on, I just want to hurry and quickly talk about Bowser's Fury. I know Zach and Jack, you guys didn't play Bowser's Fury.
I played the
Um,
first 2 hours, and I enjoyed it, but yeah, it didn't
That's
wow
the whole
me.
game.
Yeah, Bowser's Fury. I just think, you guys all know the story. My power was out. It was freezing
Yeah.
cold, and I just hunkered under my blanket, constantly playing Bowser's Fury for like 4 hours straight. That game is like so close to being such a unique and rewarding experience, and just has like these weird, awkward little quirks that just prevent it from being something really special. But there's a vision. I can sense a vision inside of Bowser's Fury, which it could be something so magnificent.
I like
Yeah,
it. I agree.
It's a great game.
Sorry, I just
Next one's S plus.
no one ever talked about Bowser's Fury, so I just got to give it the time of the day when I can.
Holy
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Where do you guys want Galaxy?
S plus.
Love Galaxy.
S or S plus.
S plus, absolutely.
But this is like the Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2 thing where it's like, well, Galaxy 2 is just Galaxy 1 but better.
I never played Galaxy.
I
My
think Galaxy 2 might have better levels, but Galaxy 1 has better atmosphere and everything else. So I think Galaxy 1 is S plus.
my only experience with Galaxy was being the little brother player 2, shooting little star bits around the screen. So
I'm
I
so sorry.
I never got to like actually play the game for myself. But
It
if you
also
guys want
says
S
you
plus,
are Mr. Gay on the box.
I think
That
it's
is pretty
S
funny.
plus. I think it's definitely S plus.
It's
I
so
love
good.
I love Galaxy
of S
so
plus,
much.
Mario
That was
3.
my
Holy-
first Wii game, Galaxy.
I think Mario Bros 3 is S plus. I think it's better than Mario World.
I knew you were gonna say that, and I didn't want you to say it because I don't agree.
Mario World's better.
They
I
do
think
look
Mario
cool.
3 is S plus.
I like the Mario 3 map. and with the mini.
Does
games and
anyone
the
else
photos.
want Mario 3S Plus?
I'm
Or
fine with it. I'm fine with it. If the people want it, there.
I just
It
feel
is
like we're
fine.
also about to, because we got Thousand Year Door and Mario
That's-
64
Oh,
and
that-
Double Dash like coming up.
It's 64's S plus for sure.
Yeah, you can just throw
I
it in there.
think
We don't have to talk
1,000 Year
about
I
it.
Door
will
is
just we'll
S.
just throw it in there.
Mhm.
Thousand Year Door, I also think is S, and I feel like we don't really have we've talked literally so much about Paper Mario. I don't
Yeah,
think
all
we
the
need
other
to.
Paper Mario games.
We don't need to say anything more. This is just a
It's
great
just-
game.
It's just peak Paper
Yeah.
Mario.
Double Dash,
Let's go.
The game's weird.
it's weird. Like I think it's really
I put it,
fun,
like, right there.
but I don't know. But
It's such a
you
fun
can
idea.
punch in this game, dude. You can just press L and R and go left and right.
Double
Boom,
Dash
boom.
is way harder to go back to.
It is.
Like the roster is like so small. Like the tracks are not. Like I mean, there's some iconic classic bangers, but there's also like some that I don't really like.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with it, Nay. I think that's a good spot, or like right here, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's around my personal enjoyment level as the same as like these.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Mario
I didn't
Party
even know
Advance.
Mario Party Advance even existed. I'm
Here's
gonna
the,
keep it a
here's
stack.
the thing.
Ben,
Here's the thing. This game, most people hate it. Okay.
Ben, I'm gonna give
I
you
like
30
it.
seconds to talk
This
about
game's
Mario
like
Party
every-
Advance, and then you're gonna
It's
tell
a
me where to
single
rank
player
it.
Mario Party game. The mini games are fun and it's fun to play by yourself. And I personally had a great time with it, but I don't think it's that great of a game. So as much as I would probably personally put it in B, I think that it is a D.
All right, we're gonna put it in D. Thank you.
Alright,
I-
Mario Clash.
what the
Throw
hell
that
is
in
this?
Y. It's the
Yeah.
virtual
Right,
boy one.
why?
Put it one, dude. I'm putting this in
Also,
worthless.
Yeah.
That's good too.
I
Put Mario Party
there's no
10 in
point.
worthless.
Yeah, that we're
Put Mario
cruising.
Party 9 in worthless.
Which one? Okay,
Mario
wait.
Bros.
This one's the car, right? Or are they
They're-
both
yeah,
the
they're
car?
They both have cars, but Mario
Oh,
Party 10
yeah.
has like the one
Yeah,
player's
look at it.
Bowser on the gamepad.
Classic little Mario Bros. This is a fun little game. You know, I don't like.
Yeah, put that in C.
I get, you know, yeah. For like, I mean, I'll put it next to
version
Mario
in
Brothers
Super Mario
Deluxe.
Brothers Deluxe is better.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
but
agree.
like, you know, it's a decent little time killer.
I like this.
Look, we got three wordlesses right up next to each other.
I put that when I put the two 3DS Mario Party games in Y, not worthless personally.
Yeah,
I just,
I had fun with them.
I'm putting
But
this in
Mario Party
worthless
7
because of the SpaghettiOs like box
yeah, no,
art.
the Star Rush has the SpaghettiOs art, dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there. My sticker star is definitely getting. Well, I mean, like it's got.
I put Y. Personally.
It has some redeeming quality. Like the music
pretty
is
3DS
good.
game.
It is pretty. It's got a few like things that are nice about it, but
That's it.
not
we
too
named
many.
All the redeeming factors.
yeah, it's literally all of them. There's nothing else. Lost levels
I
are
put that
kind of
in,
cracked.
Like Y.
They're fun.
You putting these in
Wait.
Y?
You see the ribbon on the Lost Levels box art?
Yeah.
When it was on my small CRT as a kid, I always thought it was like a hamburger, and I was like, "Why is there a hamburger on the Lost Levels box art?"
You got
You kind of
what?
see it though,
The
right?
Super Mario
Yeah, I think I
hamburger.
see it.
I mean,
No, I
yeah,
feel like this has
I
the
put
same
it
kind of
D. I
like.
put it in D.
Yeah.
I just feel like it has the same vibes of like
Mario
these
1's
games.
better than Lost Levels. Lost
Yeah, but
Levels
it's
is
just more
like-
levels.
But they're not as well designed. They're more punishing and not as.
Well,
like,
that's why
fun,
that's
like-
why Mario 1 is higher.
But that's
Donkey
above Mario
Kong.
Bros 2.
Ba-da-na-na, ba-da-na-na.
Bum, bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum,
Why
bum.
isn't Mario vs.
Bum, bum,
Donkey
bum, bum.
Kong on here?
Yeah, what
It
the
should-
hell?
Yeah, that is weird. Where do you,
Easy
Donkey
S
Kong?
plus.
Donkey Kong is like unironically fun, but
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think it's better than Mario Bros.
I think they belong together.
do you think
Yeah,
it
put it
like,
yeah.
But-
right there?
Put a little high. Yeah, you go ahead.
You know what?
Yeah, that's good.
Mario, you've earned it, man. Mario Run.
Mario Run I'd put in D.
I don't know anything about this game, but Scott uploaded a video on his second channel that was like an hour-long deep dive into Super Mario Run, and I watched like most of it, and so I know a lot about Mario Run now.
I
Do you-
played the demo. I downloaded it at school, and I think I uninstalled it by the time I got on the bus.
I also like downloaded this and played it, and then I just did not. I
didn't
couldn't.
want to buy it.
Yeah, I couldn't like get
I
into
think
it.
Tour's better than I think Tour's better than Mario Run though.
So you think like, well, but
Put
Yeah,
Tour
Mario
in
Run
D.
you
Yeah.
only have to pay once.
Yeah, but Mario Kart Tour you don't have to pay any money.
I'm done with 2 and D.
If
Yeah.
you have to pay money if you want to play the other levels in Mario Run.
Yeah, I like Mario Run better, but I think this is fine.
Mario 1. I mean, we were just
OG.
talking about Mario 1.
It's better than the Game Boy one.
I
put
feel
it
like-
B.
Yeah, I feel like just like by nature of legacy, this deserves at least like low A, high B.
Everyone's played Mario one.
Everyone knows the
It's a
Duck
great
Hunt
game.
Mario
I just
package.
like the other ones better. Like I
Quick
think it's an
question.
amazing game.
When you guys sit down and play Mario 1 and you're just like, I'm gonna play Mario 1 for fun, do you ever get past the second level? Like, I mean, you can finish it, but I always get bored after that. I was
No,
like, I'm
I
done.
always go in the warp pipe
Just
on the
kinda
second
cooking.
level, and then it's too hard, and then I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Like it's fun and it has good legacy, but yeah, I think that's kind of about it for me personally.
Mhm.
Mario Deluxe. I mean, like
That's the one that has Luigi U.
that is true.
You know
Well,
what?
in that case,
we should rank that one as if that one is Luigi U, and the other one is if it's its own thing.
if this one is Luigi U, it's getting like A. Like
I
Lu-
agree with that.
it's just Luigi U is just like
a
great.
low A, but it's still A.
It's just super fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much all I gotta say.
Bowser's Inside Story. I
Ben,
actually
you-
played that one.
Oh my god! Did you hate it as much as you hated Dream Team?
No, Bowser's Inside Story is pretty good.
Oh my god!
That's my S plus.
I've heard good things about this one.
This is your one time.
That's my S plus.
Okay.
Are you joking?
Are you
Best
No.
Mario RPG?
you being serious? Okay.
I'm being 100% serious.
Well, no one can argue any further. Ben Lords, he has used his S plus. Galaxy 2. Again, I
just
have
think
no
that's better
opinion.
than- I think it's more fun than Galaxy 1, and I don't know if I'd rather play it over Galaxy 1. I mean, it's got Yoshi in it.
It does have Yoshi.
It just feels weird to not put them next to each other because like they're both of equal quality in my mind.
It's more
Yeah,
like-
that's fair. As someone that like hasn't played either of them, I still always see people rank Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2, right next to each other, or at least like one of them's high A or like low S, high A or something like that, like they're always basically touching each other.
Look at this tier list.
This
What's
is a
you
this is
guys'
a
S
great tier
plus?
list. I guess if I had to
I used my S plus. What's you guys' S plus?
I mean,
That's a
there's
good
nothing
point.
that's not an S plus that I think should actually put 3D Land
Yeah.
in S plus.
I was just gonna say I think 3D Land deserves it. I'm
I
putting it up
agree with
here.
that.
I think that
Zach
was the
got
only
S plus.
game I would
No, I
But-
don't.
but-
There's nothing I'd want up there. I don't think.
You don't want to Donkey Kong?
Move Paper Mario OG up one. Put it next to Thousand Year Door.
Sure. That's
I agree with
basically
that.
like using your S plus.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
happy
that.
with that.
I like that Zachary Polestar.
I love Paper Mario.
I think we've
I do
created
too. I
a
like
beautiful
the
tier list.
N64 one better.
I might as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to rank. We can rank S plus, but everything else can. I don't think we need to rank like
Yeah,
in
I
tier.
think we're fine.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna. Who cares if like Mario Party
Yeah, no, you're
Superstars
right.
and Super Paper Mario? Yeah,
I
like,
liked the idea earlier on, but I'm over it now.
it's all roughly like in line with each other. As far as S
Let's
plus,
go through S plus though.
sure.
64
Um,
is the
Mario-
top.
Yeah, I mean, no one
Like,
can argue.
You think
anything but
64 is
64.
number one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
best
I
Mario
think
game.
so.
All right, well I'm not numbered, so I'll just put it there.
What
Yeah,
were you gonna
would
put
you
up there?
have put?
Probably Mario World, or like
I put that too.
Yeah,
I
Mario
guess
World's
it's
a good
just
second.
if you like 3D or 2D more.
yeah, that's true.
You have the two
I
goats
think
right next to each
Odyssey
other.
is at least right there, if not above World. But if we want World and 2, I'm fine with Odyssey where it is.
You can put
Um,
Mario Brothers 3 next to Odyssey,
Yeah, right behind Odyssey. There we go.
and then I'd probably do the Galaxies.
I'd
Alright,
put
one
one
or
above
two.
2 personally.
We'll give it
That's
we'll
fine.
give it the OG factor.
And I'd do 3D Land above Mario Kart 8. And I'll leave Mario Kart 8 there. I'll give Mario Kart 8's got some juice to it.
I think this is
I
good.
like that list.
I think
I'm
it's
happy
good.
with that.
Ben's S plus
happy
sits
with
into
that.
the back, clutching it up, holding
You
it
guys
down.
will agree if you played that game. Can we talk about how the real versions of
If-
S Plus and the remakes and worthless?
I will say if we dissect this tier list a little too hard, we're gonna be like, why is this here and this is here? Why is the anniversary All Stars here, but yet we put Mario 3D World All Stars all the way up here? If you look at it too hard, it's like the worst choice of all time. But if you just look
What's
at S
our
plus,
tier list?
that's goddamn
It's
right.
beautiful.
Well, then also
I think
Back
it's
to the Story
beautiful.
show up there with all the goats of all time, which is kind of
It
weird.
is a good- Oh!
I'll keep it up
Yes.
there. Yeah.
I always thought
yeah.
people like, I mean, from whenever I hear people talk about Mario and Luigi, I always thought people said Superstar Saga was the best one.
No.
Hey, you gotta listen to this guy though.
Listen, Superstar Saga is an absolutely amazing video game, Brendan. It's absolutely amazing.